It's different from any other environment I've ever been a student in before. The method of learning is really different and interesting and evolving all the time. And for me, it's probably the most committed I've ever been able to be to education before. I've always found I've been really flaky, and I was always really bad at doing my homework in school, and then when I was in university I never went to class. But the way this course is set up is so engaging that you just feel enthusiastic about seeing what the next module is going to unfold. And when you're down in the clinic, I'm always really eager to hear how everybody else is doing and bounce ideas off people. It's the most kind of dynamic sort of learning environment I've ever been in before, so it's made it really easy for me to kind of excel in this course, more so than I ever have before. So it's really shown me that actually, you know, I am an academic person and I am intellectual given the right environment. That's for me what being a student has been like. I don't know about you.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think it's a very flexible course. You can do it at home, you can do it in your own time. Well, from week to week, there is a demand on you, but it's very enjoyable. The knowledge that you learn is it's just very invigorating and very exciting to learn this.
It's actually a very exciting way to live, because, you know, you're constantly learning all the time, and when you come to the clinic, you meet people, mature students who have brought a wealth of information from every walk of life. And you learn from every moment. You learn from the tea breaks, you learn about good videos, good books, you learn about ways to eat better yourself. So it's a fantastic way to live. I would recommend it to everybody.
I find clinical training really brings all the learning together. I'm more of a practical person, so I really find I enjoy the days. And you always come away with a great feeling of having learned a lot, but because there's so much good energy with the other students and with the tutors, you're buoyed and you feel lighter coming out the door that evening, but with a huge encyclopedia of knowledge that you're not going to learn just online, because talking to people, you get the most brilliant tips and the most brilliant information that you're not going to learn from a book.
So it actually brings a lot of memory back because it's been a while not being a student, but I think it's a great experience because there is like, when I joined this course, like I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know who to expect as well. And there is a lot of different people, different nationality, and also different age as well. So I think being a student is actually not going back to school, but it's just learning. And I think learning is a great opportunity.
I love it. I live in North Wales, so I'll do a taxi, a train, a boat, a train to get here, by all means. It's very easy. Once I get to Ireland, I just feel really relaxed. I love coming to the clinic. I just love the energy in the clinic, and I love how it's a beautiful space that's held for everyone, for the patients, for the students, for the tutors. There's beautiful respect, and that's what I love. And I love the way the tutors speak to the students. There's never no, well, you're wrong or putting you down. There's always a way that you talk to them where they just let you see why you've gone wrong, rather than saying you were wrong with that, be quiet. It's kind of like, no, this is the reason and for. So there's always like, and it's very gentle, and I like that. I really like that part of it, and I love the way that the space is held for everyone. Yeah.
I really enjoy the clinical training. There's just loads to learn when you're around other students from different years. You know, you're around people who are just starting off their journey, and you're people who are just finishing off and tying up loose ends, and just being able to share information, and then everything that you get from the herbalists who are there. There's just so much to learn every day, something new.
I love being students. There's plenty of great people from different backgrounds. You can learn from each other, even from the students. I think this is fantastic, first of all. I really loved it. This practical, when you're learning, for example, in the garden, this is beautiful thing that we can do different ways.
Oh, very, very good. I was very shy at first. I think, I don't know if other people experience the same now, but for me it was certainly a journey and a bit of a personal development. I was very shy at first, and I didn't really put myself out there. And but I was met with great kindness and understanding and support. And then eventually, it took me a little while, but eventually then I sort of opened myself up a bit more. And I'm very grateful that I met the people that I met, and they certainly helped me a lot and supported me along the way. So it was a good experience. You know, you don't have to be, but it's good to be open and to be take on different approaches and opinions, and just, you know, sit with them. You don't have to immediately agree to everything, but just let it sink in and try stuff out, and just go with the flow, you know, don't be too resistant to it.
I'm really loving it. I'm finding it very exciting. Like this is my first year, my first module of the course, and I already feel like there's a real energy of intentionality and passion and creativity, and like we've talked a lot even in the past day about just how empowering it is to as a student, and to say to a patient who come to see a herbalist that, you know, your health is actually in your hands, and if you're framing things with positive language and belief and trusting that, you know, there's knowledge and support out there, that actually you can transform anything in your system, and it's really beautiful. So it's been a very empowering experience.